At night, her bed shook violently, sending her roommates fleeing. Her textbooks flipped open on their own, always to pages about drowning, old rituals, and river gods, water stains spreading across the words in the shape of reaching hands. At the heart of the old town stood St. Agnes Girls' College, its old brick walls covered with green ivy that seemed to whisper secrets in the wind. For 3 generations, it had been called the pride of the nation, a place where governors' daughters sat next to market traders' children, all united under the school's golden motto, excellence through sacrifice. Parents would sell their homes, their farms, even borrow from dangerous moneylenders just to get their daughters a place within those special walls. They believed it was blessed, touched by God's grace. After all, every girl who graduated from St. Agnes went on to greatness, doctors who found cures, lawyers who never lost a case, politicians who rose to power with strange ease. The school's trophy room shined with awards that seemed almost magical in their number. But what the parents didn't know, what they refused to see, was the terrible prize written in blood and tears beneath each golden award. At the center of it all was Headmistress Adesewa Okoro, a woman whose very presence made rooms fall silent. Tall and royal-looking, with grey-streaked hair always pulled into a perfect bun, she moved through the hallways like a queen walking through her kingdom. Students would quickly get out of her way, their polished shoes clicking against marble floors that reflected her image like dark water. Teachers spoke of her in quiet, respectful voices, and even the boldest parents lowered their voices in her office, surrounded by portraits of former headmistresses whose eyes seemed to follow every movement. But behind the school's perfect reputation, behind the shining awards, the perfect exam results, and the stream of successful graduates, lay a curse so old and terrible that even the oldest staff members dared not speak its name out loud. The storm arrived without warning on a Tuesday night in November, bringing with it winds that howled like wild spirits and rain that beat against the Gothic windows of St. Agnes like desperate fingers. Most students had long since gone to their dormitories, but Chioma Okafor, head girl and the school's most trusted prefect, remained in the library. Her mathematics textbook was spread before her as she finished her homework and prepared notes for the junior students she would help the next day. Chioma was the kind of girl parents pointed to when lecturing their own daughters, brilliant, hardworking, destined for greatness. Her father, a struggling mechanic, had given up everything to send her to St. Agnes, and she wore that burden like armor, pushing herself harder than any teacher ever could. As thunder rolled across the sky like the footsteps of giants,